This video is for you. I'm gonna show you how I make my broth. So today we got a rotisserie chicken at a health food store, and I stripped all the meat off of it so I can make some soup for the boys tomorrow. And this is basically a carcass, you know, bones. I don't necessarily use the skin just because it creates a bunch of, you know, a layer of fat, which I don't necessarily like when it cooks for so long. But I'm gonna just take it off just a little bit here. So let's see. In this bag, this is everything that I froze, like all like the chicken carcasses, the bones, and then since I buy like organic herbs, I try to keep all the little ends and whatever. So I'm gonna put all this stuff in the pot. This is my biggest pot. If you have a bigger pot, even better. But this is my biggest pot. I don't have anything bigger than this. So I'm just gonna break it apart and hopefully it all fits. There's like a couple of pieces of beef, which I don't mind. Doesn't, you know, change anything. It's still bones, still good minerals and such. Yeah. Let's see, this is again like a chicken carcass. Let's see. And it's not gonna fit, whoopsie. It's not gonna fit very well right now because it's frozen. But when it all like kind of like settles in after it's defrosted, then it'll fit better. So I'm gonna just dump everything out. And then this fresh carcass in here. And then I'll be adding some vegetables too. Just, it, you know, creates more nutrition. I actually love making broth. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I do. So I have some stuff here. This, just because I have so much bay leaf, and this is from the freezer, I froze it fresh. I'm just adding it in just because I have so much of it. I'm gonna add 2 carrots. These are organic. I don't even wash them or peel them. So I'm just gonna add some here. Wow, that was a tough carrot. And some celery sticks. Again, doesn't have to look pretty. Just break it apart. So that's like two carrots, 2 celery sticks. Let's see. And then I have plenty of fresh herbs like cilantro and parsley. So I'm just gonna add a little bit to the pot, and I have enough green onions that I don't want them to go bad. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that, and I'll be adding some zucchini to the soup tomorrow. So, and I bought organic, so I'm just gonna cut these tips off and I'm just gonna throw them in there too. Where's my knife? This little knife. Just like that. Alright. And you can always add garlic too. I'm not gonna do that just because I like to use my garlic fresh, and it kind of smells really strong, like when the broth is going at night. It smells really strong. So this is it, and I'm gonna fill it with water. What did I do? What did I do? Now I need a bag for this. Okay. So that was with water. Oh yeah, the vinegar part, yes. There you go. Oh, and this is all I have. So I need to buy more. So anyways, I filled it with water. I didn't fill it too much just because the bones will kind of like drop when they melt, and the water will rise, and because I'm adding a little bit of vinegar. The vinegar doesn't change the flavor, but what it does is the acidity in apple cider vinegar. What it does is it pulls minerals out of the bones and out of like, you know, the vegetables. It pulls the minerals out into the water so that, you know, you get the benefits of all that. So I'm just gonna add this, all of it. And usually I just need like half a cup for the pot. So this will do. There you go. And I'm gonna cover it. Here's my lid. I'm gonna cover it and let it stand for 1 hour. so the vinegar can do its job, pulling the minerals out. And that's it. Easy, super easy. Nothing goes to waste. Well, sometimes it still does, but anyway. So you just kind of let it sit there. Don't mind my messy stove. And that's it. And in 1 hour, I'm gonna come by and I'm gonna turn it on high and set the timer for like maybe 10 minutes or 15. And then I'll come back and I'll skim and basically skim as much as I can. And then change basically set the temperature really low. Like, can you show, Danny? Basically, I put it on high. And then when I'm done, when the broth is done, I have to change it to 2.5. Exactly like that. Basically, and that is at that temperature on my stove, it's a perfect boiling point. It doesn't boil. It kind of like, you can see bubbles coming up. You can see that it's simmering, but it's not standing still and it's not boiling. You don't want it rumbling. You want it to be gently like rumbling. I don't know, gently sizzling, something like that. So yep.
And how long for?
You let it cook. I start my broth in the evening, at night basically, and then I let it, like I said, at that temperature. You let it go and all the way until morning for 12 hours. 12 hours, 8 to 12. In the morning, I turn it off and I let it cool for a few hours, and then like towards evening or afternoon, I get to strain it through just like a strainer, like a mesh like that, and that'll do. And
do you ever add water in those 12 hours?
No, you don't need to, because since it's boiling very little, it does not evaporate, so don't worry about that. Yeah, that's what you need to make sure. You don't want your bones to get stuck in the water to evaporate, and then it could catch on fire, okay? You could also do it in a slow cooker if you can find like a big, large slow cooker. I have a slow cooker, but I don't have any room for it, and Denny doesn't like meals made in a slow cooker, so I don't really use it. I have it just in case, but yeah. And then you strain it, put it in the fridge. You could like buy like those Ziploc packages and you just pour into them, and yeah, put it in the freezer. I can show you what it looks like in the freezer. I have a couple jars here, right here. I mean containers right there. As you can see, there's like a little stash. So Danny got me these, and I just labeled them, date and what it is, chicken broth, and that's it. And then I let it defrost, and this is a perfect, I forgot how many ounces this is, 32 ounces. So I use this whole thing for like a pot of soup, not that size pot of soup. So yeah, that's it really. I don't know, I've been doing this for 5 years or more, and I love it. Denny says my soups are the best, and I say that's because of the broth. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and give it a try. Don't waste those good juicy bones from your meats. So yeah, see ya.